I'm hoping they have a chance to push for jobs. I'm hoping to let Marchenko, Backman, and Sproul all have a chance to push for jobs. And, that's up to them. We're going to watch them over. You're going to ask me these questions every day, and I'm going to tell you we're going to watch them for 8 exhibition games, and then we're going to see how they do. And, you got to be good enough to play. So all I'm doing is watching their skill set. Ideally, we'll give them opportunity if they're mentally mature enough in their development and they've developed enough, then they should be pushing. If they're not, they got to go to Grand Rapids.
You gave a pretty big role to Ouellette in Game 5 against Boston.
Well, I thought he was a good player. At that time of year, all you're doing is trying to win. And so, in hindsight, I guess you don't make the right decision. Your team doesn't win. You didn't do things good enough. So we're starting all over again. We got a fresh start with a new opportunity. We added a lot of depth up front last year. We'd like to do the same on the back, but they have to be ready. So we're not rushing that process. When they're ready, they'll let us know with their play.
You put a lot of trust in players like Drew Miller and Luke Glendening last season. Have you seen Luke Glendening come further since then? Is he a better player today?
Well, I assume he is, but this isn't exactly Glenny's deal right here. This, this pond hockey stuff where you don't run into anybody. So when the games start, I'm sure we're going to notice them. And so this is 3 days to get you structurally ready to play, physically ready to play, and then the evaluation period is for 8 games. And Glenny will get to play in 4, and at that time we'll assess him.
David, how clear he is physically?
I thought way better. I mean, he's trained really hard. He's done everything he possibly can. Is his leg up to speed? I thought he looked good this morning. Is his agility there? The same as everyone else. We're going to watch him.
Same with Franzen.
Well, Mule looked real good today. Mule's been a hot and cold player. I think he has the ability to be a hot player, period. And so the difference in consistency is that on it every day, digging in. It's not skill set. And so that's the challenge for the Mule. But Mule's a good player in our league. He scores goals for us. We're optimistic with all the off-season training he's done. He's done an unbelievable job that he can be more consistent offensively this year.
Talk about Shane, what you liked most about him last year and what he can do this year to take his game to the next level.
Well, I like a lot of things. I like that he's big. I like that he's smart. I like that he's good defensively. I like that he knows how to play. I mean, there's tons of things I like about him. He's just flat out good hockey player.
With the growing trend of analytics in the league, have you guys spoke of it at all so far?
Yeah, I mean, to nausea enough to make you throw up, actually. So, anybody else?
How much do you pay attention to that stuff, Mike? Do you follow?
We have been. Do we have to really go here? Like, this is every day for 3. So it's been going on forever. There's a real emphasis to do more. We're going to make sure we do our part so we're cutting edge. And saying all that, though, it's kind of like a catchphrase. It's sexy for a while, and then we'll get on to the next one. So I'm looking forward to the next one.
The other topic is your contract. Have you talked about it at all, or is that just...
No, I haven't, but I've been actually working, so we'll get to it, I'm sure.
Can you talk about adding that the 3rd day's worth of practices tomorrow? Initially, it was supposed to be the red versus white game, but...
It is the red versus white game tomorrow, but this is what I've done since I've been here for 10 years. Nothing's changed, same program. We just usually have a 4th day. We don't have a 4th day, same program. Right. Anybody else?
Nope. Can you just talk about Jimmy Howard and what he needs to do to get back to that consistent level he was at a couple of years ago?
Well, I think the big thing is he's trained real hard this summer. He's given himself an opportunity. I think that's critical, is when you train and you earn the right to feel good about yourself through your training, through your work ethic, through your eating habits, through all those things, I think you got a way better chance for success. And, like all players, if you can get off to a good start, it builds confidence for you. That's the key for him and everybody else.
You decided whether you're skating tonight?
Well, I'm going to try. If my thumbs can hold up, I'm in. See ya.